Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his.
Williamson, he's got 9. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Jokic after the 3-pointer from Williamson. Jokic, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. Lets it go with the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Westbrook passes it to Brown. He kicks to Gordon. To the middle. Outside Westbrook. Five on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Williamson from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And stolen by Williamson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Williamson's got 17 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on. Is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now Tatum, after Westbrook's missed 3. Williamson looking it over. And they recover it. Fires the 3. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Holiday in for White. It's Porter outside. And again, Denver, no good. Celtics leading by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's Williamson with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Westbrook against Williamson. Can they get it? Horford with the rebound. Here's Tatum over Porter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Saric comes in for Zeke Naji. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Porter. And Christian Brown subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kate is checked in. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Williamson subbed in for Drew Holiday. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge. And especially
in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Aaron Gordon out there with Dario Saric. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Thunder put on a show. He had 34 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Sharch. Celtics also with a sub. Craig's checked in. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Strother's got his third bucket of the night.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic at getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples. Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Boston dictating the flow. Williamson from long range. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Strother. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Williamson in at the 1 spot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
You got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Williamson against Westbrook. Porter passes to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And another miss by Denver.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Williamson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williamson's got 38 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do. What Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles, his passion, his tenacity.
The Nuggets trail by 18, sharing the wing spots. It'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Strother in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Denver shooting 47%, pretty solid. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Strother. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 46 points.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Here's Strother. Misses from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Russell Westbrook in for Denver.
Russell Westbrook.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson outside. Shoots a 3. It's not going to go for him. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Westbrook.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter in the corner. Pass to Jokic. Over Williamson. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From 15 feet away. Boston, no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 20. Here's Westbrook. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Tatum passes to Williamson. Count the basket. 48 points for Mr. Clutch.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Westbrook against Williamson. Offensive rebound. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against Denver.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Clutch.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Williamson against Westbrook. To halt the run, it's deflected, and he recovers it. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Boston.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.